Now to today's TMJ4 exclusive. Dozens of old photographs, books, postcards, and other keepsakes were found tucked away in a Milwaukee home.
Now the family who found them is trying to find the family they really belong to.
Starting from 1925, 1924.
Nikki Castillo doesn't quite know what to make of the treasure trove of pictures, postcards written in German, and other mementos she found tucked away in an old box.
And I opened it and I just looked at a few and I was like, this doesn't look like Grandma. I don't recognize this. And she's like, that's not our family.
It was first discovered years ago by Nikki's mom in the home she grew up in on 48th Street. But the memories went untouched until Nikki found them again.
I noticed, the addresses and then the names, their stories, family links. And it goes all the way from 1920 to postcards to the 70s.
There's really no rhyme or reason to what was saved and why. What we can tell is that everything held sentimental value. Here's a handwritten love note, and then there's this first communion picture with a little piece of the dress tucked behind.
The only picture I found in here that could explain why it got to our house, there was a picture from Washington Park, and that was 2 blocks from our house.
It was taken in 1935, and at the time it was a vibrant German neighborhood.
Highland Boulevard, for example, that was called Sauerkraut Boulevard way back when because there were some wealthy Germans who had their homes right along that area.
There are 2 family names in the box, Lindner and Berninger. We took those names to the Milwaukee County Historical Society.
So this is from 1952, and you can see there's quite a few Lindners.
But still, no solid leads. Nikki's brought her quest for the rightful owners to Facebook and is hoping one day she'll be able to give the Lindners and Berningers their family history back.
And I just had this calming feeling, and it was kind of odd to realize these are real people. This is really somebody's family, and hopefully, possibly they're still here.
The archivist we spoke with from the Historical Society says it's possible the person who had kept that box died and then it was forgotten by family members. If you know who these keepsakes might belong to, log on to our website, TMJ4.com.
I hope they find them. A lot of questions, and wouldn't you like to learn a little bit more about them?
Yeah, I would. And it's like there's no real clear history, but
Yeah.
you can tell certain things about them. They were German, of course. There's postcards in German and all sorts of neat things. And the guy over at the Historical Society says it happens more than you might think.
Sure. Well, still ahead, why